Endless path, infinite cosmos. Imagine a story that breaks every mold. A tale where the hero isn't driven by power or glory, but by a desperate need for love and freedom. Welcome to Endless Path, Infinite Cosmos, a breathtaking journey of healing and discovery. Meet Vaughn, a boy born with miraculous panacea-like blood, exploited and imprisoned for his entire life, finding solace only in the world of anime and manga. Upon his untimely death, he's reborn into a realm of gods, monsters, and infinite potential, not to conquer, but to live, love, and find peace. With over 2,300 chapters and millions of readers captivated, this isn't just another power fantasy. It's an unforgettable saga of growth, empathy, and heartfelt connections. Dive into a cosmos of storytelling like no other, where every choice and every bond carries the weight of a life finally lived.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Web Audio TV. If you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.
Vaughn was no ordinary child. He was born with a rare mutation, giving his blood the miraculous ability to cure ailments, earning him the title Panacea. Touted as humanity's savior, his life behind the scenes was far from heroic. Locked in a lab since infancy, Vaughn endured years of suffering, reduced to a tool for relentless experiments. His only solace came from anime and manga, fueling his dreams of freedom and adventure. At 14, a failed kidnapping attempt ended his life, but not his journey. Reborn in a mystical realm of gods and magic, Vaughn is given a second chance, not to conquer but to live, love, and find peace. This is not a tale of endless battles or mindless ambition, but the story of a broken boy healing in a world where strength, empathy, and love shape his path. A saga of growth, discovery, and the pursuit of meaning in an infinite cosmos.
Spoiler alert! I've now shared my review of the novel. Up next, I'll be giving a brief summary of the free chapters. If you don't want to encounter spoilers, this is your cue to stop watching and head over to the official site to read the novel for yourself. The link to the official site is in the description. Thanks for watching. Alert!
December 31st, 1999. Amidst the anticipation of a new millennium, a woman gives birth to a unique child, Vaughn Mason, at the stroke of midnight. Born with a transparent complexion, revealing a glowing heart, Vaughn's arrival captivates the world. Scientists discover his blood holds an unprecedented energy that revitalizes cells, yet loses potency outside his body. Quarantined, Vaughn becomes a subject of relentless experiments, enduring immense pain and isolation. Over the years, his blood's miraculous healing properties save over 1 million lives, earning him global attention, but robbing him of a normal childhood. At 14, emaciated and despondent, Vaughn finds solace in manga and anime, introduced by a sympathetic doctor. However, a fateful escape attempt ends disastrously, leaving him at the brink of death. In the void between life and death, Vaughn confronts his suffering. A divine entity, Kliska, reveals his mother's sacrificial love and offers him a chance at reincarnation. Empowered by accumulated karma, Vaughn chooses freedom and is gifted the path, a divine artifact enabling travel to worlds inspired by his favorite stories. Reborn in a new world, Vaughn explores his abilities and adjusts to his fresh start. Equipped with a system interface and skills born from his past struggles, he faces challenges head-on. Determined to live freely and honor his mother's love, his journey begins in a forest where survival tests his resilience, and his new life as a transmigrator unfolds. Vaughn, now 6 months into his new life as a hunter, has honed his skills significantly. With an inventory brimming with resources and 37 goblin kills to his name, he triggers a quest after an intense battle with 4 goblins. The quest, titled Destroy the Goblin Tribe, demands he eradicate a growing goblin menace threatening nearby villages, with a ticking deadline of 7 days. During his journey, Vaughn gains new skills like bow mastery and stealth, enhancing his effectiveness. He invests in improved equipment, including a runic-tempered yew shortbow, and experiments with imbuing energy into arrows using his skill, Yggdrasil's favor. These Innovations increase his combat potential, but also highlight his resource limitations. As he explores the goblin-infested forest, Vaughn strategically deploys traps and gadgets carefully, observing and dismantling smaller goblin camps. His efforts uncover a well-organized goblin encampment led by a formidable chief, a towering goblin with intelligence and a broken, magical staff. Faced with an overwhelming enemy force of over 100 goblins, Vaughn improvises. Using explosives, stealth, and strategic retreats, he reduces their numbers while preparing for a climactic confrontation. The chief's tactical responses and magical abilities add to the challenge, pushing Vaughn to the limits of his ingenuity and skill. In the final showdown, Vaughn channels his remaining strength into a decisive explosive arrow. As the goblin chief rallies his minions, the arrow strikes true, obliterating the chief in a fiery explosion and fulfilling the quest. Exhausted but triumphant, Vaughn reflects on his growth and prepares for the challenges ahead in a world where survival depends on wits, skills, and relentless determination. Following the decisive defeat of the goblin chief, Vaughn watches chaos unfold as goblins scatter or charge at him in fury. Employing traps and tactical combat, he eliminates the charging goblins and secures the encampment. Among the spoils, he discovers fragments of the chief's staff, a large crystal worth substantial origin points, and a mysterious sealed book adorned with intricate symbols. Upon completing his quest, Vaughn receives significant rewards: a Call of the Reaper skill, enhancing stealth attacks, an effigy of the hero for life-saving use, and its skill enhancement scroll for upgrading abilities. Grateful for his progress, he reflects on his growth and the tools at his disposal as he readies himself for the next stage of his journey. A week later, Vaughn leaves his forest home, emotional yet determined, heading toward the Labyrinth City Oreo. Upon arrival, he encounters initial hostility due to his appearance but finds kindness in Gregory House, a customs officer who helps him enter the city. At the guild, Vaughn registers as an adventurer, sells the chief's core, and learns of the Familia system. His encounter with kind guild staff, including Fauna and Millie, leaves a positive impression despite challenges. Exploring Oreo, Vaughn checks into the Hearth's Embrace, an inn run by the amiable Milan. Yule and her daughter Tina. Amused by his fascination with their feline traits, Milan teaches him about cultural norms while extending hospitality. Later, Vaughn dines at the famed Hostess of Fertility, where he meets colorful characters like Chloe Lolo, a playful cat person, and Mia Grande, the establishment's formidable proprietress. Chloe's teasing leaves Vaughn flustered yet intrigued, marking his first taste of Orario's vibrant life. As he integrates into the city, Vaughn begins navigating the complexities of its society, preparing for the challenges ahead with growing confidence and resolve. Vaughn embarks on his first dungeon dive, armed with determination and his evolving skills. Early encounters with goblins on the first floor sharpen his combat instincts, but challenges intensify as he progresses. With the help of the system's mapping feature and strategic planning, he avoids group conflicts while testing his abilities against goblins and kobolds. During a critical encounter on the second floor, Vaughn battles fiercely, narrowly escaping death. Thanks to his newfound skill, Will of the Emperor, which awakens in his most desperate moment. The skill's activation transforms him, increasing his stats and granting him a commanding aura that suppresses weaker enemies. This turning point allows him to recover, using a Senza Bean and launch a counter-assault, clearing the floor with renewed strength and precision. Vaughn acquires a legendary weapon, the runic Tamahagane blade, enhancing his offensive capabilities. Testing the blade's magic infusion, he discovers its unparalleled sharpness and lightness when empowered. He also begins experimenting with his enhanced perception, which allows him to predict enemy movements and adapt his combat style, blending swordplay with bow skills. As Vaughn ventures deeper into the dungeon, he faces new threats, including powerful dungeon lizards on the fourth floor. The lizard's resistance to physical and magical attacks challenges his skills, but Vaughn prevails through precise strikes, and his weapon's enchantments. Despite the hardships, he adapts quickly, utilizing his domain's suppressive effects and developing innovative tactics. With each floor, Vaughn grows stronger, gaining valuable experience, increasing his stats, and refining his abilities. Emerging from the dungeon exhausted but triumphant, he prepares for the next phase of his journey, determined to master the trials ahead and embrace the potential his new life offers. After exiting the dungeon, Vaughn encounters Nicholas, who lectures him on the dangers of being unprepared and warns him about the risks of revealing his unique storage magic. Grateful for the advice, Vaughn adopts better habits, ensuring he appears more conventional to avoid suspicion. At the guild, Vaughn surprises Ina Tool, a half-elf receptionist, by presenting an enormous haul of monster cores from a single day's dungeon run. His capability shocks Ina, especially given his status as an unaffiliated level 1 adventurer. Their interaction highlights Vaughn's growth and hints at the immense potential he holds. He decides to hold on to a mysterious core for its unique properties, further intriguing Ina. Vaughn visits the hostess of fertility, where Chloe teases and flirts with him, eventually inviting him on a date. Their outing becomes a transformative experience for Vaughn, who gains a new wardrobe, a stylish haircut, and a deeper appreciation for the subtle joys of life. Chloe's empathy and encouragement help him confront his inner pain, leaving him inspired to grow stronger and discover his path. The day ends with Chloe offering Vaughn hope and guidance, while also encouraging him to focus on self-discovery. Her words resonate deeply, solidifying his resolve to pursue his dreams and protect those he cares about. The next day, Vaughn returns to the dungeon, progressing to the treacherous 7th floor. Equipped with new armor and weapons, he faces challenges like frog shooters, killer ants, and needle rabbits. Despite setbacks, including a near-fatal injury, Vaughn's tactical skill and determination help him prevail, reinforcing his growth as an adventurer. On his way out of the dungeon, Vaughn encounters a group of adventurers abusing a young girl, Lilaruka Arde. Recognizing her suffering and resonating with her pain, Vaughn steps forward, activating his Will of the Emperor skill, prepared to confront her tormentors and uphold justice. Vaughn confronts 3 adventurers who abuse Lily, the small and vulnerable raccoon-eared girl. When one of them uses Lily as a human shield, Vaughn's Will of the Emperor skill activates, allowing him to dispatch the group with ruthless efficiency. However, in the final moments of the fight, Lily's throat collapses, leaving her on the verge of death. Desperate to save her, Vaughn uses a Senza bean in combination with his wound transfer ability, transferring her injuries to himself. The resulting clash of energies nearly kills him, but his effigy of the hero skill activates, healing his body completely. As Lily tends to him, she becomes increasingly attached to Vaughn, admiring his strength and selflessness. Vaughn offers her a chance to grow stronger and escape her oppressive circumstances. Moved by his kindness, Lily shares her tragic past, detailing her struggles with exploitation, abuse, and survival in the Soma Familia. Her pain resonates deeply with Vaughn, who resolves to guide her toward a better future. Lily joins Vaughn in the dungeon, where he begins training her while refining his own skills. During their journey, they bond over shared experiences, and Lily's trust in Vaughn grows. Meanwhile, Vaughn contemplates how to empower Lily further, though the system prevents him from gifting her items directly. This limitation fuels his determination to help her grow independently. After completing their training for the day, Vaughn has a fateful encounter with Hephaestus, the goddess of smithing. Intrigued by his extraordinary sword and aura, she leads him to her workshop for an inspection. Despite her initial suspicion, Hephaestus grows curious and impressed by Vaughn's abilities and character. Their interaction culminates in her offering him a place in her familia, setting the stage for a deeper alliance between the two. Vaughn considers Hephaestus's invitation to join her familia, weighing its benefits and challenges. Drawn by her sincerity and the opportunity to forge deeper connections, he accepts, sealing his commitment in a crest ceremony. This union elevates Vaughn's standing with Hephaestus. Astonished by his exceptional stats and skills, including abilities beyond her detection, his growth inspires her curiosity and sets the stage for their collaboration. To develop his newfound blacksmithing skills, Hephaestus demonstrates the intricate process of refining and shaping magic steel. Vaughn struggles initially but employs his will of the Emperor's skill to enhance focus, gradually mastering the basics. Purchasing blacksmithing manuals through the system, he absorbs advanced knowledge, surpassing expectations and even taming the eternal flame, a divine forge, showcasing his resolve and ingenuity. Despite his triumph, the exertion overwhelms Vaughn, leading to a dreamlike state reflecting his inner struggles. Upon awakening, Hephaestus supports him, affirming his potential and offering resources to refine his craft. Their bond deepens, with Hephaestus moved by his determination and hints of vulnerability. Later, Vaughn reconnects with Lily, a palom he saved earlier. Their training in the dungeon begins, with Vaughn emphasizing foundational combat and self-defense. Lily's insecurities surface, but Vaughn's firm guidance inspires her to reconsider her potential. He encourages her to embrace her unique abilities, including her transformative magic and inherent agility. Through shared trials and heartfelt moments, Lily develops trust and admiration for Vaughn. Despite setbacks, her resolve to grow strengthens, culminating in a breakthrough where she pledges to strive harder under his mentorship. Vaughn, in turn, vows to help her realize her strength, forging a bond marked by mutual growth and resilience.